Hey guys, real quick. I just finished weekend energy. Not everybody's gonna have a shitty weekend. And I just wanna make that clear, okay? And it's St. Patrick's Day. Not everybody celebrates it, but you know, have fun, be safe. Chaos could start from that too. I don't know. But I will come back on and do another reading because yes, that energy's out there, right? And it's probably gonna affect more than we would like. It's life. You know, yeah, right, Max? But there is, time to, hang out with friends and family and, or, take care of yourself. And I don't know, I just had game night. I don't know. It's going to roll different for everybody, right? But your weekend is going to go the way you would like it to go with the intent that you put out there, right? It doesn't have to be lousy. It doesn't have to be disappointing. Just because all that is like going down in somebody's life doesn't mean that, you can't be a good friend if really somebody, needs you and it's reciprocated, or, it can really go so many different ways. But I just want you guys to know, like, that reading doesn't mean everyone's going to have a fucking shitty weekend. Like, it's life, right? People are meant to go through ups and downs, my biggest thing for you guys is just you need to be aware that there's still that karmic energy, because some people, as much as they want to come in and tell the truth or say I'm sorry, or they leave out big factors because they don't know how you're feeling, so they still want to hide shit until like they have a little more clarity or whatever the case may be. Like, life doesn't work like that either, because that's basically saying that somebody's not being honest and truthful and going about a way they should be going about it. So people aren't fucking perfect, guys, but you certainly shouldn't be, sitting down and shooting the shit with somebody who's not being honest with you either. And that's the fucking truth. I don't care how much you love them, or it's a family. What are you gonna do? You're gonna be there for family. Like, that's called conditioning. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. And if, I don't want to go back into the negative energy. Hi, Moses. But like I said, like, even that reading, like, not necessarily shitty. Yeah, shitty shit has went down. But if somebody is being real and honest and authentic with everybody on all ends, then you are able to forgive people. You are able to move forward. You are able to make the best out of situations, no matter the situation. So when I say awareness is key, awareness is key. I don't mean that in the way of like, oh, this person could be a player and they want to come back in my life. Like, that shouldn't be what's even like really on your mind. You should just be doing what it is you do, and the energy does come back around. Then be aware of the type of energy that's around and make sure, there's authenticity there and reciprocation, and you're able to talk, and you say you want to talk, and are you talking? And if you're talking, they cutting you off? Are they listening to you? Do they really want to talk? You know what I mean? Like, it's important. Like, that's the type of awareness I'm talking about. Like, not just being attentive and lovey-dovey or physical. Like, it's other things matter too. And at the end of the day, the truth fucking matters, guys. Right? So I think it's going to be pretty easy for you to distinguish truth from a lie, but people are good at manipulating. So I guess it just depends on if it's your story and how much of it you can relate to. Because I hate to say it, but when our energies vibe and you are that person, you are vibing higher, you do have negative energies that like to swoop in and take advantage of that, because they think you're naive, or they think they can get away with it, or they play games. You reach out but they don't get back to you because they like to feel all fucking big and macho. You never know. Like, no one's got time for that shit either. So That's all. Just, I want to kind of clarify that awareness, because it's not a bad thing, And in the sense too, like, use your intuition. Someone, a friend might really need you, but you're like, oh, let me call you back in 10 because I'm held up at the house. And then you forget to call them back, and they call you back. And then, then it's 9 o'clock and you're winding down and you're like, oh, fuck it, I'll just call them back tomorrow because now I'm exhausted. Like, maybe you need to be a little more aware there, and that person really does need you. And there is something, they're waiting patiently for you to call them back because, I don't know, maybe somebody passed away, or like they lost their job, or you know what I mean? Like, so when I say awareness, it's everything. It's not just an X. Okay? Let's be a little more open-minded, because I think sometimes we forget when we hear readings like that. So I just kind of wanted to clarify. But again, I think I'm gonna come back tonight, maybe even before tomorrow morning. We'll see, depending on how I feel, and use the other deck and do like a fun St. Patty's Day. I'm not saying because it's like a holiday, or like, is it really technically a holiday? Anywho, I'm just saying, like, not everyone's gonna have a shitty weekend. That's not everybody's scenario, but it will play out. That energy will play out. I mean, somebody could reach out to you, and all of a sudden you're in that energy of self-doubt. The tables can flip real fucking quick, and not so much in a negative way. But if you're aware of, like, if you're being honest with yourself, and this person wants to have an honest conversation, be there, but you might be able to push through it, right? So you can really play it out a couple different ways, guys. So that's what I mean by being aware. This is key. I love you. Bye, guys.